Well, break time is now officially over. Going back to the airport and meeting up with everyone in San Antonio, right? So we have a show in San Antonio. Anyway, going back on the road, it really sucks. The dogs, obviously. Zoe always is so intuitive. Like, she sees me put the backpack on, she's just like, he's not going for a day, and she gets pissed off at me. And then Marley just goes and finds food, and Diesel's such a dum-dum. He's just like, oh.
No, he's not. He's very...
Oh, he's a lovable dum-dum. If you go somewhere, he gets sad. If I go somewhere, he's just like, peace.
But he knows something's up. Like, he...
No, he definitely knows something's up, but he's just...
Yeah.
He's a lovable goof.
Makes me so sad, because he looks so... Like, I think I told you guys yesterday, and I was talking to Trey.
Old, yeah.
He just looks so older, and my mom just says he's having a hard time hearing. It makes me so sad.
Get on a plane and go all the way to Texas. Luckily, it's not all the way to the Pacific coast. I think Texas is only 2 time zones over, so instead of traveling for like 8 or 9 hours, not 8 or 9,
it's only 1
7
time zone over, I think.
What time is it in San Antonio, Texas?
In San Antonio, Texas.
It's 8:17 a.m.
I thought it was.
So it's only 1 hour behind, which is even better because that's less travel. But gotta leave. But the good news is, if you noticed yesterday, the wedding video went online. So if you haven't seen our wedding video, the final wedding video, like the final edit of everything, it came out so beautiful. So make sure to go check it out. Link down there in the description. Or as always, click that little eye, go check it out. Or just wait till the end of the video.
What was your favorite part?
Annotation of the wedding.
Of the wedding video.
I think the favorite part of the wedding video was, I think, walking back the aisle. How goofy we were, or like how awkward we are, I should say. Allie's all like this.
You know what I loved about it is, like, during the wedding, it's so hard to focus on everything that's going on, and it's hard to like see everyone and be everywhere and really take in the experience and seeing the wedding video. Kind of like, first off, it showed me things that I didn't get to see, like people like dancing and doing certain things, which made me really happy. But
yeah, it's like a nice
just like remembering moments, because it is almost kind of a blur because it goes by so fast.
Yeah.
So
that's what we were talking about the other day. Like, it's a nice like recap summary for us.
And he did such a good job, and it's beautiful.
Yeah. Go check it out. Yeah, Peter and Jason killed it. Go check it out, guys. Show it some love. Well, back to work.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to welcome to Atlanta, where the local time is 11:55.
So I'm currently ripping my hair out with stress because the plane is now 45 minutes late. So I'm just sitting here trying to kill some time. The good news is though, my hair is getting so freaking long, it's ridiculous. Not the good news, not good news, but I feel better about it. But Trap's plane is also delayed. I was gonna get there like 45 minutes after him, but now we're literally landing at the same exact time. Now I don't feel like the idiot showing up like super late, or not super late, but showing up later. Now Trav and I are both landing at the same time, so I guess there's always a silver lining and a negative. Does that make sense? Still sucks. I gotta kill like 45 more minutes. And I'm just so bored. I get so bored here.
It is like 5 in the afternoon, and I've been doing my taxes all day. All freaking day. After I dropped Char off, we got the wedding video up, the daily video up, and then I have just been doing my taxes literally all freaking day. I've been kind of a procrastinator this year with it because of everything that was going on, so I'm glad I got that all figured out and completed. They're sent out. I'm getting a very minor tax return, but it's something, you know? Something is always something. It doesn't matter if it's $1, doesn't matter if it's $3,000, something. However, the unexpected money I received from my tax return is about what I paid to get my taxes done. So I guess it really doesn't matter, but at the same time, I'm not really losing any money. This weekend's actually kind of cool. There is this little festival called the St. Paul's Festival that is actually my old middle school, and I have not been there in years. I genuinely couldn't tell you the last time that I was at the St. Paul's Festival, and my sister, my cousin, and their husbands really want to go this weekend. So I think that is exactly what we're gonna do.
Well, we're here, met up with Trav. We both landed at the same time. There's the home away from home. You ready for that smell? You ready for it?
No, I'm not.
Oh my God, here it is. No, it smells good actually. Rockstar life.
It's called Baba Black Sheep and many more kid songs, nursery rhymes.
This is how the bus is slowly turning into a kid bus.
That looks like
ready, J-Val?
Like subliminal message, crazy like worship Satan, kill your parents kind of shit. Like it's just hiding somewhere in that sheep's wool.
Well, all right, J-Val and I are gonna try to find some good old Texas barbecue. I didn't really know what else to kind of do over here. I literally looked on my phone and it was telling me things to do. It said the River Rock, the Alamo, and the Days Inn. So naturally, I saw the Alamo. I've seen it before. I know I've taken you guys there before, but there it is, historic Alamo. It always looks bigger on photos and stuff. It's actually really small. It's still kind of cool to see. I actually don't really know much about the Alamo. I know it was like a fort, wasn't it? Which is kind of crazy to think about, that this was used as a fort. Oh, there we go. I can already just read stuff. You can just pause the video right here, you can read it. You know what I always think? This is, I don't know if I'm alone. I always think of things like, I was trying to find a big tree. Like for example, that tree right there, not that one, but the one behind it. You see the big one? Like, oh hi squirrel. Hello squirrel. You wanna be in the shot? Is that what's going on? Wanna be in the shot? Wanna say hi? Okay, never mind. But what I was saying was like, I always think of things like, what has that tree freaking seen in its tree life? Like it's probably been here since the beginning. Maybe that one too. And because they're so freaking old. And I always think about things like that. Like, what has it been involved with? Like, what has it seen? It's probably seen so much history. Like even these walls, I'm sure maybe some of the wall isn't the original, but just like some of it, I always think of like how cool it is to think about like history and stuff like that, and how, you know, like what has been seen with it. I don't know if I'm the only one or if that makes any sense. It looks like I'm getting locked in by the sheriff. Did I just get myself locked in?
No, sir, you can still like.
All right, cool. That squirrel's been here since the very beginning of the Alamo. That squirrel's seen some shit. Wouldn't it be crazy if like if there was a squirrel that was like 300, 400 years old, just like sitting there eating nuts the whole time while the battles were going on? I'm trying to think of how many movies the front of this has actually seen. All right guys, so we are in that right there, and then if you go over here, there's Ripley's. So the CTFXC is in both of those, which is pretty damn cool.
Well, I kind of wanted to talk to you guys just a little bit because I realized I haven't really filmed too much today. Today has been one of those days where I've really struggled to find content. I really struggled to film things that I thought were fun, entertaining, important, things that I could film, things of that sort. But today was one of those moments where I really couldn't pull up the camera much. Got my taxes done. I had multiple calls today that I had to take with various companies that consumed a lot of my day, and I couldn't really film that. I did buy flowers. I mean, I'm really excited about that. I got some roses. I'm very happy with these roses. I'm actually super happy with these too. This is something that we got from the wedding. Besides that, today was one of those days that I didn't really know what to film. I didn't know what would be good show, or God, what would be entertaining enough to show you guys, is the biggest thing. I know that today we put out the wedding video, which I really hope you guys enjoyed. Peter did an incredible job with it, and it's just so beautiful and it captures so much. And Char and I were talking about just everything that happened in the video, and it was just, it brought back so many beautiful memories, even though it was not even that long ago that it happened. Weddings are a lot. They're a lot to plan. They're a lot to pay for. There's a lot of decisions that go into it. There's a lot of time that goes into it. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. And then when that day comes, you guys, it goes by so fast that unfortunately you don't get to take in all those beautiful moments and all the time that you want to share with your friends isn't actually there. All the time that you want to spend with your family isn't really there. I mean, it truly is a lot. So having a videographer and having somebody there to capture moments that we might not be able to see, and then us being able to visually see it and show it to you and kind of relive it or actually see it for the first time is so incredible, and such a blessing that we had that opportunity to have someone there to film all of that magic. It's just a lot of emotions, and it's a lot of feelings, and you get so boggled. And I kept relating it to like pregnancy brain, even though I know it's not the same thing, but I felt like I had wedding brain a lot, where I forgot things and I got so overwhelmed that I couldn't really focus on one thing. My mind was over here and 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 over here all at the same time, so I couldn't really focus on one thing. So having this wedding video and having photos and everything of the day captured really just kind of makes me feel so lucky and so blessed, and it just reminds me of how magical it was. And like I said, I hope you guys just enjoyed it so much. But I'm sorry I didn't really film much today. Tomorrow I promised you it was gonna be so awesome, so much better. Today I just kind of had to get shit done. I mean, that's just it, I had to get shit done.
This river walk's actually kind of cool. It's like a little mini Venice. Duck. I don't know if I showed you guys this, but somewhere along the line, okay, so at the beginning of this tour, what was it, a month and a half, maybe 2 months ago, I got the new bases from Fender. Sorry, this bird really rude, I have this in my mouth. But I just want to show you so far, in the midst of this tour, this travel, my poor bass, one of the olive one's still okay. Look at the white one. It's already got a nasty little gash on it, with another one forming right below it.
Something special for San Antonio while she crowd surfs for the very first time. Oh, shit! We're gonna play something right now.
Wait, which one's Frankie? Which one's Frankie? I can't tell. Did you know you had a twin?
Yo, this happened to us before, right? We've done this before?
Yeah. Say bye to Nerd Rock.
No, yeah, we say buddy right now.
Frankie. Yeah, I'm Frankie. Say bye to Nerd Rock. The internet, which one's Frankie?
What's up? I'm Frankie. The one with the smiley face, alright? I'm Frankie.
Oh, damn! Frankie, he's got a smiley face.
Oh.
Bed, Charles woke my ass up.
Lies.
This vlog. If you guys are brand new, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to thumbs it up.
You forgot to tell them to watch the wedding video.
Oh, don't forget to watch the wedding video. And don't forget to watch yesterday's video. And don't forget to watch all the videos.
You're so...
And make sure that you like all of the buttons.
Like all of the buttons?
Yeah, and then make sure that you subscribe to all of the channels. And then make sure that you follow us on the interwebs outside of
This is turning into the longest outro ever.
Make sure that you subscribe, and then make sure that you like, and that you follow, and that you watch us daily, and then make sure you do these other things. I'm so tired. I spent my Friday night literally at home watching Grace and Frankie.
You can't see it, but it's like you're in the bed right now. So it's like you're still on tour with me. Yep, that's about normal, the snoring and everything.
I know, I'm probably snoring.
Well, I love you.
I love you too. Good night.
Good night, sweet dreams.
Peace, home dog.
So dumb.